Hey everyone, welcome back to Age and Education channel. Today we shall look into the solutions for the chapter Microorganisms. So first we shall look into these fill in the blanks. Microorganisms can be seen with the help of a, what is it? With the help of a, yes, microscope, right? Microorganisms, also called as what? Microbes, can be seen with the help of microscope. Blue-green algae fix dash directly from air and enhance fertility of the soil. They fix nitrogen directly from the air, right? Blue-green algae and also some other bacteria will fix nitrogen directly from air and enhance the fertility of the soil. Alcohol is produced with the help of what? Yes, it's yeast. Cholera is caused by what? That's a disease, right? It is caused by bacteria. So this one, tick the correct answer. It means you have to choose the correct answer. Yeast is used in the production of what? Yes, alcohol, right? The following is an antibiotic. Which one is antibiotic here? Sodium bicarbonate, streptomycin, alcohol, yeast. What is it? Yes, streptomycin. And apart from this, you tell me, you just try to recall what is the other antibiotic we have talked about in the video. Yes, it's erythromycin, right? Okay. Next, carrier of malaria causing protozoan is, what is it? Female Anopheles mosquito, right? The most common carrier of communicable diseases is, what is it? It is housefly. The bread or idli dough rises because of what? Growth of yeast cells. The process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is called, what is that process called? Fermentation, right? Okay, now match the following. Here you have to match the organisms from column A with a reaction in column B, right? So first of all, bacteria. We have just dealt with it, right? Bacteria, what does it do? It will cause malaria, right? Next, rhizobium, what will it do? It will fix nitrogen. Lactobacillus, it is used for setting of curd. Yeast, what is yeast used for? It is used for baking of bread. A protozoan, tell me what is it? It is that one that causes malaria. A virus, it causes AIDS, right? Okay. Alright, now we shall look into question and answers, right? So what is the first question? Can microorganisms be seen with the naked eye? If not, how can they be seen? No, as the microorganisms are very tiny, they cannot be seen with naked eye. Some of the microbes like fungus can be seen with magnifying glass, but others can be seen only by using microscope, right? So what is the answer for this? Can microorganisms be seen with naked eye? No. Why? Because these microorganisms are very tiny, right? And some of the microbes like fungus, they can be seen with a magnifying glass, but others can be seen only by using microscope. All right. Next, what are the major groups of microorganisms? I hope you all remember the answer for this, right? How many major groups are there? Four major groups, right? So, microorganisms or microbes that act as both a friend and foe are classified into four major groups. These groups are bacteria, fungi, protozoa and algae. What are these? Bacteria, okay, bacteria, fungi, protozoa and algae. So do you think virus comes under the microorganisms? Yes or no? Yes. Virus won't come under the microorganisms, right? Even though it is micro, virus doesn't come under the category of microorganisms. Don't forget about it, okay? Now, next question. Name the microorganisms which can fix atmospheric nitrogen in the soil. Rhizobium bacteria that resides in the root nodules of leguminous plants can fix nitrogen from air into soil and increase the soil fertility. Apart from that, there are also certain bacteria and blue-green algae present in the soil that fix nitrogen from the atmosphere and convert it into usable compounds of nitrogen. Right? So, where will the rhizobium bacteria be? That resides in the root nodules of leguminous plants, and this will fix the nitrogen from air into usable nitrogen compounds that will increase the soil fertility, right? And apart from that, there are also some other bacteria and blue-green algae which serve the same purpose, right? So what is the purpose? That will fix the atmospheric nitrogen into usable forms so that the soil can use this nitrogen, right? Why will the soil use? It means that indirectly plants will use that nitrogen from the soil, right? Overall, it will increase the soil fertility. All right. Next, write 10 lines on the usefulness of microorganisms in our lives. Microorganisms as a friend play a very important role. The following are some uses of the microorganisms. What is that? Preparation of curd, bread and cake. What is it used for? Preparation of curd, bread and cake. You all know about it, right? Then cleaning up the environment, wherein the organic waste is converted into harmless and usable substances by some form of microorganisms, right? So the first use is preparation of curd, bread and cake. Then next comes the cleaning up the environment use, right? Now in the preparation of the medicines, what is it also used for? In the preparation of medicines. Then soil fertility can be improved by the microorganisms, and also through the process of fermentation, large scale production of alcohol, wine and vinegar is done, right? Then it is also used in the production of antibiotics like erythromycin. Less virulent form of microorganisms are used in vaccines. Example, smallpox vaccine, right? Less virulent means less strong forms of microorganisms are used in the vaccines so that our body will understand how to fight with that microorganisms, and when the real microorganisms by chance if it enters the body, your body will be well prepared to fight with that microorganism. All right. Then it is used in nitrogen fixation. We have dealt with it many times and you all know about it. Then certain bacteria convert the compounds of nitrogen to atmospheric nitrogen. You also know about it, right? So certain bacteria convert the compounds of nitrogen to atmospheric nitrogen. That's how the nitrogen cycle works, right? So you see some bacteria that are involved in converting the atmospheric nitrogen into usable forms of nitrogen. But there are also certain other bacteria that will convert these compounds of nitrogen into atmospheric nitrogen. Only then the cycle will be maintained, right? Now, lactobacillus species improve gut health and immunity. So, this species of bacteria is a good form of bacteria that will improve the gut health and immunity. All right. Now, what is this? Write a short paragraph on harmful effects of microorganisms. So in the last question we have seen the role played by microorganisms as a friend. Now we will see what the microorganism does as a foe, right? Some microorganisms are harmful and are called what? Pathogens. They cause communicable diseases which can spread from one person to another. Examples include flu, tuberculosis and COVID-19. These diseases spread through air, water, food or direct contact. Harmful microbes can also spoil food and damage crops and animals. To stay safe, we should maintain good hygiene and avoid contaminated food or water. With regard to the spoiled food, we have even seen in the video about while I was explaining this chapter, I told you about the ways as how you preserve the food, right? Do you remember that? Just go through that because even that is important. You may get that answer also. Here I didn't find it in the list of the questions that are available in the textbook. but that is also important. The ways as how you preserve the food so that it won't get spoiled. That is very important question. Okay. So the microorganisms as pathogens, when they act as pathogens, that is when they are harmful, they cause communicable diseases and they may spoil the food, right? And so it is very important for us to maintain good hygiene and avoid contaminated food or water to be healthy, right? Now, what are antibiotics? What precautions must be taken while taking antibiotics? Antibiotics are medicines used to kill or stop the growth of harmful bacteria that cause infections. However, it is essential to follow certain precautions like the antibiotics have to be taken only when prescribed by the doctor and the entire course of medicines have to be taken without skipping, right? So though antibiotics are very helpful to fight the bacterial infections that are caused by the microorganisms, you will have to follow some precautions and only then it will stay helpful for your body. Otherwise there will be many repercussions, right? So you will have to follow the rules while using antibiotics. And this antibiotics, do you remember who found it? Someone have accidentally found it, right? Do you remember him? You'll have to get through the video or take your textbook, find the name and put it in the comments. Alright? Okay. Now we are done with this chapter, microorganisms, friend or foe. If you feel the video to be helpful, consider subscribing. Alright? Thank you. Bye. See you in the next video.